It is time to make the sound, to summon the stream. That is very obviously sized wrong. I can probably fix it. Hold on, just give me a minute here. Sorry, I forgot that I resized this before I full screened it. There we go. You can do this? I can do anything. My powers are remarkable. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. I started this still wrong. It's close enough for my purposes. I started this last week, and you know what? I was only able to go for about an hour and a half. I was tired, wasn't feeling too great, but we are now back where we were, outside of this TP, where we are going to grab another Globo and continue working our way through the... What's the name of the level? Mayan Mayhem? No, Mayahem Temple. Cool. So we've already met Mumbo Jumbo, and now it's time for... Big Heat, welcome to Little Bear and Bird. I'm Banjo, and my feathered friend is Kazooie. Me, Humba Wumba, best magic person on island. We heard that Mumbo was the best. Not true. Mumbo, amateur. Wumba, best. You bring global magic creatures here. You have global. Want to give to Humba? Yes, we will give to Humba Wumba. Sure, I'll just throw it in. Magic ready. Jump in, Wumba pool. So, yes, here is Humba Wumba. Yeah, that's probably not a completely racist depiction of a Native American. Just like how Mumbo Jumbo is a not completely racist depiction of, you know, like African voodoo. Well, not really African, that would be more Caribbean. Okay, we are now a rock band. Yes, Suleiman, I see you. It's always good to see people. Alright, I am Rockman now. So there are several things throughout the level that we want to do now that I am Rockman. Time to play football. That is, in fact, one of the things we are going to do is play football. Hey, you don't still attack me, do you? Oh, screw you, Mr. Head. You're a jerk. Alright, Rockman, not good at climb. Ow. You rotten son of a bitch. How dare you? Wow. 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 There we go. This isn't any use to you, as you haven't earned any of my cheats yet. So, just like the Sand Castle in the first Banjo-Kazooie, this is where you can enter codes for various effects in this game. Whoa. How dare you. You said there'll be a gotcha update. There will be. Don't worry. Can Rockman go in here? Ah. No, Rockman cannot. Alright. So that establishes something else that we can't do. A rock is destined to sink. Pretty much. Rockman, I think, can only play football. There's at least a couple things he can do. He can play football, but he is also able to talk to rock people. Under the strong rocks, you will find many surprises. Cool. Screw you, man. There. Only the giant gold man can cross this quicksand to get the Jiggy. Okay, so we will need Mumbo. No, actually, I think we already got that Jiggy. Hence the reason that there is no Jiggy there. Okay. Do you rather be a rock with human thoughts or a human with rock thoughts? Being in a form that is utterly incapable of any form of locomotion or communication while having a fully conscious human mind would be torture. Whereas having a body which is capable of locomotion but communication but has no thoughts would simply be a conscious experience similar to death. I will definitely take the latter. Shoot the giant stone ones between the eyes. I think this might be the last thing we can actually do here for now. I'm Banjo the Stony. Can I come in and play? I don't know. That backpack looks kind of familiar. Are you saying we're a barren bird in an elaborate disguise trying to cheat a way in? Yep, it's pretty obvious. But they're a bit short on players, so you might as well go in anyway. Alright, football time. We also now have a warp here. Welcome to the Mayan Amateur Kickball Championship. You may enter the quarterfinals, but I'd advise you take a little training downstairs first. Nah, screw that. Hey, Whack! Who's this ugly new guy? May the best Stony win. Oh, nope. Oh, okay, we're trying to get own goals. Screw you, man. Wham! Oh, okay, I can actually run. I mean, this seems pretty easy. Screw you, man! I am the winner! Rather be immortal or invincible? I will take Immortal. An immortal body is still capable of dying. It's just not capable of dying by means of natural aging and death. But an immortal body is still perfectly capable of dying through other means. No, it's mine. No, mine. Yeah. No, it's mine. Yeah. No, mine. Here is my general thought on the matter. I think being immortal would actually kind of rule. And I think that we have a long literary history of pretending that immortality would suck. Because we don't like the idea that we can't be immortal. And many of the people who will... do you want to play again? No thanks. Many of the people who say that immortality would suck are also the sort of people who have belief in an afterlife. Which, ironically, they tend to believe would be a form of immortality in and of itself. I think there's just a cognitive dissonance there. Oh, this guy's actually kind of a jerk. Yep. There we go. Alright, we're fine. Yep, I beat them again. Nope. Let's go out. Here we go. I just didn't go into the correct one. Okay. Okay, it decided to soft lock on me again. So, we're gonna have to redo all that. Let me make a small adjustment here to the settings. Hopefully avoid this issue. That should be fine. That should be fine. That should be fine. The memory allocation seems to be what it should be. It is running expansion pack. Maybe it'll just appreciate this better if I load it as an admin. Might yield a better result. We'll give it a shot at least. Oh, right. What are my save state commands? They are F2 and F4, respectively. Got it. Alright. Let's try this again. I had forgotten that we had run into soft block issues with this game. Luckily, it takes very, very little time to get back to where we were. Yeah, I know, you couldn't see anything. It takes it a minute to redetect the input. It's fine now. E-O-A-E-A-O-O. Let's go. Sweet. Okay, apparently it saved after we got the glow bow. Yep, magic pool's active. More interesting, be a clant. The only consistent record we have of identity and self is the illusion we possess of sequential memory. Trading in that illusion, that perception of persistent identity, is akin to ceasing to exist. And some other entity that is different than you waltzes off instead. Even fully understanding the principle that persistent identity is an illusion, I am rather attached to the illusion of my persistent identity, and I will always favor it over most other options and scenarios. It really is just that simple. Speakers are still running. Game audio should be a little softer now. Oh, there's a Jinjo up there. Cool. Plants do not walk. Some plants have specific quirks in their biology which allows them to engage in a limited form of non-self-initiated locomotion. I'm not interested in that. Ultimately, it would still be... Oh, okay. Get the yellows and avoid the reds. Got it. Okay, it's fine. Got that. Nope. Got it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, so we win. A few plants like the walking palm can move by breaking their own roots and making new ones. No, they are capable of moving not by breaking their own roots, but by being able to reroot when their roots are broken. They react to the environment around them. They do not specifically initiate their own locomotion. They are merely able to continue existing when circumstances permit. It is not, as far as we understand, as far as I know, it is not an aspect that they are capable of choosing to do on command. Oop. There. Okay. You rotten son of a bitch. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked here. God damn it. I still see no reason why I would choose the plant life. It just seems like objectively a downgrade to my current form of existence. I'm not interested in a downgrade to my current existence. Yes, if my options are interesting. If my options are that I either have to have my own mind in a body that cannot appreciate it, or have no mind and essentially cease existing, I will prefer to keep cease existing. And frankly, it's not a hard decision. Okay, I don't get what these bombs do. Okay, they're sort of keeping each other trapped a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can just play out the clock. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Alright, so that should be good for a Jiggy. Oh. There we go. Put the phone on silent. Alright. And that's as much as I am going to do here as a Stony for right now. No. On second thought, I want to explore a little bit more. There was an area that you could only enter into as a Stony, and I hadn't checked that area yet. Ugh, God, I hate these things. Damnable creature. I do not want to be invisible. And I think if everybody in the world knew where I was at any given time, basically no one would care. If I suddenly had an intuitive knowledge of where a random person in the world was at all times, I would not give a damn. It would mean nothing to me. Besides, if you're fully invisible, your eyelids are invisible. You can never close your eyes. Sleep would suck. To free the Trappin, the sun must rise before the moon and a star. A second moon and a second sun. So, if someone can write in chat for me, sun, moon, star, moon, sun. Yes, that is also true. Per the law of the excluded center, there is the possibility that being invisible would make you blind. Eh. Alright, so we have our code to enter the temple. Yeah, you did. You do have it. So there's something over there, but no way to cross. It's actually going to take a fair bit of time before we manage to 100% even one of the worlds in this game. Simply because there's, like, interconnectivity and interplay between them. Out of all elemental powers, I think ice would be most useful. There are two basic forms of almost all powers imaginable. Well, there's three forms. The first form is translation. Translation powers are where you are able to alter the energy within a fixed system without adding or subtracting energy from that system. This is perhaps most well represented in the alchemy system from Full Metal Alchemist. It is a transmutory system where ultimately no energy is entering or leaving the system. It is merely changing form. The second form is extropic powers. These typically express as something that increases the energy within a closed system. This is energy. This is the ability to produce energy, to increase heat, to increase energy. You can have lightning, you can have fire, you can, you know, alter the world. My freaking god. Another soft lock. Ice is a form of entropic magic. Entropic magic reduces the energy in a closed system. Okay, this is not going especially well. God damn it. You rotten bastard. Okay, that's fine. Damn you. Man. Screw you, man. No, we're not gonna win that one. It all comes down to the random spawns, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Okay, good news. I finally figured out how to pass. Well, how to kick, I should say. Cool. God damn you, purple. No. God damn it. God damn it. Stop it. Nope. Ooh, 10 points right at the end. So I'm just gonna have to constantly be save stating before, like, any area transition at all. That is annoying, but we can work with it. As someone who wears glasses, I already have inaccurate vision. So as far as I'm concerned, 360 inaccurate vision just means an upgrade. And I can still just wear the glasses on the front of my face and I'll have clear vision there. So, basically not a change I'm worried about. Alright, let's go get a Jiggy. Gotcha. We have also learned the location of another Jinjo. How are we on Jinjos in here so far? Okay. So we can fly for the last Jinjo. Quill, you ask one. I am currently playing a video game. But, sure, if you want me to drop a Would You Rather, give me a minute to think. Oh, wait, I have this completely backward. Okay, it's sun, moon, star, moon, sun. There we go. Hello, my little rabbit friend. Eek! Me, Gilberta, was out looking for gold when that boulder fell down and trapped me in here. I suppose you expect us to move it? Eek! If you wouldn't mind. Okay. So, I don't think I can do anything with that right now. What is a good would you rather? Okay. Would you rather be able to fly without expending energy and be able to land safely on command, but you can only fly at an altitude of 100 feet or 10,000? Hello, Mystic. Welcome to the stream. Metric? 30 meters or 300, or 30 meters or 3,000 meters. You can only ever fly at that distance above the ground in any given area. But you can always land safely, and the it does not expend 30 meters. Alright. We have one taking 3,000 meters. No, that's right, yeah. We have someone taking 3,000 meters, and we have someone taking 30 meters. Mystic, how about you? Where would you rather be able to have sustained flight? 3,000 or 30 meters? I'm just going to make one last check here. 3,000? Alright, so we have 2 votes for 3,000 meters, 1 vote for 30 meters. Mystic, I believe that is now your turn. You get to propose a would you rather to the group. This is a group activity now. Suleiman started it, and I am stealing it and pretending that it was my glorious idea the entire time. I'm a streamer. We get to do these things, I think. I'm gonna be honest, the bar for streamer morality is basically, as long as I don't actively commit a felony while streaming, I believe my behaviors are universally forgivable. I think that's how it works. Anything interesting up here? What is that? Okay, there's a cheat page over there. Whoa. These are the vines that hurt me, aren't they? And that is a snake. Thought you'd steal Slumber's gold while he slept, did you? Well, yes, to be honest. But I heard you coming, clumsy bear. Whoa. Okay. That's fine. Splendid, they seem to have gone. Must get some more sleep. Okay, so this seems to run by the same rules as the caveman area. I don't know if I have the ability... Yeah, I think it's just out of reach. Would you rather be exceedingly rich but homebound, or have a moderate income and be able to leave the house? I don't have a moderate income right now, so once again, this is a situation where one is just an objective upgrade to my life as is, so... Yeah, I will take the moderate income, and dear God, thank you for improving my quality of life. And with that, I think we circle back around to Suleiman's turn for another Would You Rather. That's what I wanted to do. Is moderate income in dollars? Who knows? Alright, let's get out of this level, after we collect that honeycomb. God damn it. Come on. I have got to figure out a way to stop that from happening. Damn it. I don't even know if this was before or after I got the other Jinjo. This was before I got the other Jinjo. Okay. So, I don't think I'd even gone into the rat cage yet. Damn. Nope, not there. You're really fixated on this concept of immobility. Would you rather be able to move only when someone doesn't look at you, or be able to move when someone is looking at you? I would rather be able to move when someone is not looking at me. Because there won't always be someone looking at me, and I would like to be able to get stuff done when I'm on my own. Okay. Back to Wumba's wigwam. Nice. There is going to be a lot of backtracking and a lot of back and forth as we play through Banjo-Tooie. I'm sure there are very elegant orders to do things in these worlds, but I simply am ignorant of them. And before I do my next stream on this, I will look into the issue of why I keep running into these freezes. Maybe just run it with a different emulator or whatever it needs, but I'll get it sorted out. What if we count people looking at you, though it's not directly like movies or video calls? That doesn't really make much difference. I'm going to tell you this, Suleiman, from someone who is 30... Am I 38? Yeah, I'm going to tell you this as someone who's 38. When you're in your teens, you don't feel like a kid. When you grow older, when you get into your 20s, and you look back on being a teenager, you realize that being a teenager, you were a profoundly ignorant child. It's just the nature of things, and the slow acquisition of life experience. And yet, it's not that teenagers are it's not that teenagers are less mentally capable than older adults. It really does just come down to life experience. It's just that most teenagers have not had the opportunities yet to gain the life experiences that many adults take for granted. And some adults forget this as they grow up, and they associate any youth with stupidity or with ignorance. I think this is the wrong way to look at it. A teenager's mind is capable of solving just about anything an adult's mind can. All that really matters is, do they have the specific areas of knowledge and expertise necessary to do so? But the thing is, plenty of adults lack those things as well. It's just that as we get older, the amount of things we are ignorant of continuously decreases. But this does not mean we are smarter, merely that we have lived more. At least that is my perspective. It also includes the way someone looks at something. To a degree, I suppose. I mean, I can't really disagree with that. But I think the way that we look at things is very much influenced by our life experience. There we go, okay. Jiggy Wiggy's challenge is good. But I also think that as you get older, it's easier for people to forget what it feels like to be younger. Or increasingly believe that the way they felt when they was younger is not important anymore. And I think that's where you really see many older folks being completely out of touch. I guess it's my turn. Would you rather live in the Pokemon world during a longer version of the Darkest Day, or in the Half-Life world during the Combine Takeover? By sheer statistics, living in anywhere in the human world, anywhere, during the Combine Takeover, I believe you have over an 80% chance of just dying. The Darkest Day, however, is a mythological event. Well, not mythological, but a historical event, which is only associated with Galar. We have no mentions of it anywhere else. And the world is a very big place. So, if I happen to be in the Pokemon world during the Darkest Day, there's a very good chance that simply by the numbers, I will not be in Galar. And then, it's not even something that concerns me. It may not even be something I even become aware of. So, I will take Pokemon World during the Darkest Day. Not to mention that even if I am in Galar, we don't necessarily know if this is associated with mass loss of life. Alright, find the special egg. So, this is where the stop and swap egg things get integrated into Banjo-Tooie. There's gonna be a lot of weird stuff. Split up pads, which we can't use. There's gonna be a lot of really weird stuff throughout Banjo-Tooie. Let's go back to the Jiggy Village, because I believe I completely found all the members of the Silver Jiggy family. That being one. Oh yeah, it is my turn. Would you rather... Here we go. Okay. You get to sprout an extra arm from your torso. Okay? You get an extra arm. Coming right out of the middle of your torso. You can use it perfectly normally. Here is my question for you. Would you prefer an extra arm with a thumb on the left side or a thumb on the right side? Basically, are you getting an extra left arm or are you getting an extra right arm? Cole is getting an extra right arm. I don't think these are the right ones. Yeah, the White Jinjo family house. Oh, right. No, we just automatically get the Jinjos. Right arm. I'm left-handed for writing, but right-hand dominant. Okay, can't actually jump up there. The world in Banjo-Tooie is very big, and we are going to be spending a significant amount of time just going back and forth between different areas. Ho, ha, ho, ho, hit, ha, ho, ha, ha, ho! Riveting dialogue. Hello. How are you doing, sir? Oh no! There's a black man in here. We saved him. I'm a hero. This might... Whoa! Go! Holy crap! God damn it. That is way beyond... Ooh. There we go. I am so close to death. Magic Lobo creatures are usually found near Mumbo Jumbo and Humba Wumba. Okay. Do 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 do. Once upon a time, it was considered wrong to be left-handed. Hence, the existence of the term sinistral, which is what you would refer to as the left side is your sinistral hand. And the right, weirdly enough, is called your dexterous. So you have a dexterous hand and a sinistral hand. I was also quite dual-handed when I was younger as well. And I also had a teacher when I was young who basically, shall we say, highly encouraged me to develop a dominant hand. These days, I've basically never bothered trying to redevelop my my left-handed capabilities. So I'm not any better with my left hand than anybody else. Ooh, honeycomb. That's nice. We got some notes. Notes are always good. Would you ever live in your favorite movie or favorite book? Ooh, okay. That is an interesting one for me. Because my favorite book series is the Earth's Children series by Jean Yule. I think it's Yule? I'm not sure. A-U-E-L. Which is actually set during the Ice Age. And is a story that is all about some of our cave-dwelling ancestors. And I don't necessarily think that it would be super great to live there, even as good as the books are. It's interesting to think about. But the thing is, favorite movie. I don't even know what I would think of as my favorite movie. Honeybee's Hive. Hi there, Big Bear. I'm Honeybee, mistress of the honey.
Why couldn't you be mistress of the jiggies instead?
Because that would have made your quest too easy. However, I can grant you extra energy units in return for empty honeycombs.
I suppose that's better than nothing.
Don't be so rude, Kazooie.
Oh, sorry, wasp lady.
I'm Honeybee, a bee, not a wasp.
There you are, honest girl.
You have enough honeycombs for one extra energy unit. Do you want to trade? Yes, I do. Sure, honey. Toss your honeycombs over here then, Big Bear. Here's your extra energy. I guess my favorite movie would be Madoka Magica Rebellion. And living in that does not seem particularly good. So I guess I would have to take living in the Earth's Children series books. Let's get a new move. Now's the time for you to learn shooting eggs that crackle and burn. A brand new egg you have acquired. Now I'll tell you how they're fired. Tap R to get your eggs on view. Tap it again until it's right for you. That'll be all. Dismissed. Cool, thanks, bro. And fire. Got it. Okay. So there's a Jinjo somewhere. I can hear him. Oh, is he up here? Is there a Jinjo up here? Not that I can see. Would you rather be an octopus that can breathe on land or only be able to breathe underwater? I'll take being an octopus. Okay, I think there's a Jinjo hidden under there. But for now, next level. Welcome to the Gutter Gulch Mine, level number 2 of Banjo-Tooie. That's right, we got a rootin' and tootin' and time in here in this land, and we's gonna be busting up some cowboys, rustling up them cattle, and getting what we can. That's right, folks, it's here in the Gulch of Glory. Oh, and look at that, I even got me a doggone globo. Heck yes, we even got all kinds of buttons in here. I ain't got no way of getting that far in 30 seconds. What the rack do you think I got? I needs to be able to blow me up some rocks. Yee-haw! This is how you talk if you're doing a real bad cowboy. Then again, if I was able to do good voices, I probably would have had a different career. These are the springy step shoes, but you'll have to come and find me before you can use them. Is there anything in the water? Negative. Enemies respawning. Well, if that's not the biggest darn pile of trouble I did ever see. That is a fart cave if I ever saw one. Guess old Mike must have been in there with them beans again. I'm always telling him you can have all the beans you want, but don't lock yourself into no small rooms. Oh, but did good old Mike ever listen? No, he don't. Thinks he know better just because he's got the beans. Yeah, we all got them beans, Mike. I don't know why you think you're so special. Look, I lost the plot of whatever I'm rambling about like 30 sentences ago. The crushing shed. Oh. Well, doesn't that sound pleasant? This looks moderately dangerous. But I'll be fine. Okay. Go. Okay, this one... Let's go. Oh, okay, that wasn't even instant death. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what this has accomplished. Alright, I guess I can drop something in from above. Would you rather live in the Half-Life universe during the Combine takeover, or live in the All Tomorrows universe during the Q takeover? The Q takeover is said to have taken many, many thousands of years. So again, purely by the numbers, it seems most probable that I'm going to live a, you know, decent life if I just in the Q universe during that time. The odds that out of the entire population of a human-populated galaxy I'm going to be in one world during the specific period when the Q are attacking that specific world is ultimately minimal. So, simply by the numbers, I'm more likely to live a normal life if I just live in the Q universe. Okay. Oh, right. Fire. Fire. I can probably use fire here. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, right. I think the transformation for this one is a plunger. Like, for dynamite. I think I remember that now. My one is going to be... The Q took out the entirety of the Homo sapien. Yeah. Trying to summarize all tomorrows is going to be a challenge, I think. Let's see. Would you rather have to wear a hat at all times for the rest of your life, or have to wear footwear at all times for the rest of your life? Always wear headwear or always wear footwear? Hey bro, can I help you?
Howdy!
Who might you be?
I'm Bill. I bet your other name is gold related. What is it? Gold bar Bill? Klondike Bill? No, Bullion Bill's my name. That's so.
What's up, Bill?
My rodent partner Dilberta went looking for gold, but she's been gone far too long.
We'll keep a lookout for her.
Not so fast, Banjo. Make sure he makes it worth our while.
Oh, okay. Can we have a prize if we find?
You city folk are all alike. I wonder where she could be. Eek, I'm sure I came in through a tunnel.
Okay. Just because I'm nervous, we're gonna save state. Do I get to change the headwear? Yes. You do have the power to change the headwear. You can change the foot and the headwear, but you always have to be wearing them. So we'll say you get, like, I don't know, a 3-second grace period to swap. Well, you get a grace period as long as it's necessary to switch. Do headphones count as headwear? Yeah, I mean, they're a thing you wear on your head. Sounds like headwear to me. Ah, Mystic's thinking about the hair. Ooh, what? Good, jeez! Okay, well, thanks, camera, for making it very easy to see that that was a fall that was going to hurt me. Let's just go visit Humblewumba for now. Why not? Ooh, this is why not, because we've got some lovely notes. Oh, this takes me to Mumbo. I see thing. Perfect, okay.
Mumbo, hello, sir. Mumbo, I've got a thing for you. I need your magic powers. Welcome again, Bat and Bird. We've got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if want help. Want Mumbo's help? Yes, I do. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. Boobity boo, boobity boo. Whoa. Mumbo, the shaman in game. Mumbo, not have offensive accent. Totally normal, acceptable for modern society. Good work, Mumbo, die. Alright, so if we head back to that building with the Crusher, there was a Mumbo pad outside of it. The camera angle right there sucks. No, Mumbo kill. Mumbo murder because Mumbo hero. Oh dear God, it throws dynamite. Mine entry 3, no. Damn. Where do I go? I need to find some places. Oh, wait, no. There was specifically a warp for outside the crushing shed. Yep, outside the crushing shred. God damn it. I actually would like to make sure that I get that, that other warp point first. Go Mumbo, go Mumbo, go Mumbo, mum. Mumbo, go Mumbo, Mumbo, go Mumbo. Mumbo, do. I have to go. See ya. Thanks for coming by, Suleiman. It's good to see you again. Always feel free to stop by. Alright, here we go. The Crushing Shed. Mumbo. Hope this works. Ika-boka. Oobity-boo. Ika-boka. Boobity-boo. Ika-boka. Ichu-boka. Is it slightly racist? Yes. Is it adorable despite the fact that it is moderately racist? Yes. Mumbo, I think you can stop chanting now.
Okay, I got a speck of gold. There we go. Okay, that is Jiggy number 1 for here. Let's go ahead and turn back. And then we're gonna head over to the lovely Humba Wumba. Ooh. Humba Wumba. Very Humba Wumba. All right. I don't like them basically having to save state at every screen transition. But if I just make a habit of it, it's going to be a lot more reliable. Humba Wumba's over this way. Humba Wumba, Humba Wumba, Humba Humba, Humba Wumba. Humba Wumba, Humba Wumba, Humba Wumba's over here. Humba Wumba, Humba Wumba, hanging in a teepee near here. Humba Wumba. Humba Wumba. Hello. I think we can take on King Cole now. I think you're right. You have Globo. Yes, I will give you my Globo. Sometimes you just look at a woman who looks like that, you know, low polygons, visible triangles, and you just think to yourself, damn, I really want to give her my Globo. We are now a plunger. Wumba, call this detonator. Can use control stick to move, and press B for self-destruct attack. Okay, let's go blow some stuff up. There. Okay, that is the first detonation done. This is the canary cage. Don't think there's anything that the detonator can do in here. I also have to be careful when I use my attack. Here we go. Would you rather lose your sense of smell, but you can still taste things, or lose your sense of taste entirely while being able to smell things? So, this is a classic, and it is a bit of a difficult question. Because the thing about taste and smell is that they are very inextricably linked. That is because at the end of the day, they actually both serve the exact same purpose. They are both chemical detection senses. And if you lose either one, the other will be significantly reduced. Because they basically do work in tandem for a wide variety of chemical detection purposes. However, if I had to have only one or the other, I am going to take my sense of smell
No, my sense of taste over my sense of smell. I won't be able to taste as well as I might like, but it's better than not being able to taste at all. Alright. Let's see if we can take on King Cole. Heading to the train station. So I'll probably go for around another hour today, before I call it. We're probably going to be spending almost that entire time here in the mines. And that is why we save. Probably going to be spending basically all that time here in the mines. I have definitely not learned these worlds very well. The children yearn for the mines. Yes, they do. Oh, okay, we need Mumbo here. That's fine. We can go grab Mumbo again real quick. Oh, by the way, there's a special episode coming out on my channel today. I have my normal noon upload, but I also have a video coming out today where I was playing through the opening of Arknight's Infield, a new gacha from the Arknight's universe, which launched actually just yesterday evening, I believe. I'm not planning on making it a regular thing. I don't have any interest in playing that gacha regularly. But, I did want to at least check out the beginning of it, and it was very interesting. Very, very gorgeous game. So that'll be fun. Tomorrow, on top of my regular daily video, I also have a video coming out for attempt 157 of my Minecraft No Break challenge. It was another failed challenge, of course, but I wanted to put it out because it was unique in being possibly the slowest start I've ever had to any of my attempts. We've also got Pokemon Too Many Types 2, which is finally finishing up in the next few days. I think the 26th is the last day of Pokemon Too Many Types 2. And, oh my god, serious. If you've seen any of the Pokemon Too Many Types 2 stuff on my channel, it goes completely batshit crazy off the rails in the last few episodes. Once I catch Sans from Undertale, all semblance of sanity goes out the window. And it has one of the best endings to a series I've ever done. And I truly mean that. Now, please note I say a good ending. Do not expect a satisfying ending, but I do think it was a great ending. I'm a little torn on what I'm going to play next. I wanted to do something that's going to be a lot more low-key, something I can record several episodes of in shorter chunks of time, something that's going to be less strenuous. I'm thinking I might do Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for my next daily series after Too Many Types 2. I mean, it's basically a baby's first RPG, so... But, you know, aside from just being very simple, there's nothing, inherently wrong with it. And it is a game that I've never actually played before, so I think that could be fun. And, of course, On February 14th, Valentine's Day, I will be starting with Canon. I'm really excited for that. If you haven't checked out my Nekopara series, oh boy, that was a time. Whew. Alright, we have a train.
This is my train control pad.
Cool.
You'll have to battle me before you go anywhere.
Huh? Who said that?
Sounds like it came from inside that boiler.
Woohoo! Would you rather go through all the floors of the basement of Idek or through the Hades from Hades? I haven't played either. I cannot make an informed decision.
Old King Cole, grubbled boiler monarch. Hey, who dares enter old King Cole's boiler? I'm Banjo and this is Kazooie.
We want to use your train.
You would, huh? In that case, I'll fight you for it.
But you're supposed to be a merry old soul.
Not me, pal. But you'll soon be feeling my merry old soul on the top of your puny heads.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Let's go. Let's get him.
No great loss. I've still got another.
Just shoot the eggs, shoot the eggs, shoot the eggs.
But I don't need arms to beat you.
Are you sure?
Perhaps we should sit down and talk about this.
There we go.
Okay, perhaps I'll let you use my train after all. But don't you dare hit anything. I've only just polished.
I take Hades because in the basement, you're there because you're dead, and most of the items you need to survive either cause physical or mental damage. Look, as long as you're not a dick, Hades isn't really going to be causing any trouble. Like, he just doesn't care. Alright. No train stations open for my train to go to, but that's okay because we did access the train. So let's move on and keep exploring. Ah, good tea. Another save state. Alright, Gloomy Caverns. Don't know where that goes. So we're still looking for new moves, new abilities. Oh. Warning! Unreliable generators! Use at your own risk! Okay. We're going to be very careful. Ah. Great. Okay, I've got a would you rather. Would you rather be the world's greatest pianist, but nobody believes you, or be the world's worst pianist, but everybody believes you are the best? Keep in mind that these opinions persist even if you play right in front of them. Damn it. Thank you. Alright, this is going to be very annoying. So, be the best pianist, but have no recognition for it, or be the worst pianist, but have all the recognition for it. I guess that's what it kind of boils down to. Okay. Alright, Jiggy acquired. Sounds like both of you would prefer being able to make good music. I think I would take that as well. Alright. Let's continue the explorations. So far, this has been very slow. I've only gotten 3 out of 10 Jiggies, 1 out of 5 Jinjos, and 60 out of 100 notes. I'll be honest, I have no idea where I'm going, and I have no idea why I'm going there. This was the Prospector's Shack. I did open up a couple of places with the detonator. Okay, hold on. Alright, there's a Jiggy up there. Mine entry 1. Sure. Okay, water storage. Damn it. God damn you. You insolent little bastard. Jolly Roger Lagoon Water. Okay. That's some notes. We are at 200 notes total for the game now. There's a Jinjo. There's a Jinjo somewhere in here. Are you in a barrel? No. Okay, you're in there. Maybe I can get something by climbing up here? That is a cheat page. Yes. Cool. Ouch. That's fine. Progress is being made, sort of, mostly. Damn it. Alright, let's flee. Okay, Waterfall Cavern. This definitely resembles Donkey Kong 64. Is there anything I can do here at all? I don't think so. There's definitely got to be at least a few more jiggies I can get here for right now. The real problem is just navigation. Yeah, Mystic, it's your turb. This is the Crusher. This is the Crusher. Crusher, Crusher. Crusher, Crusher, Crusher. What's in here? Maybe something I can get and collect. Okay, this is the Toxic Gas Cave. There we go. Okay, the Yellow Jinjo family is complete. And that is another Jiggy. It's so easy to get turned around in here. Oh, there's a cheat card here. Look at that. Nice. This is the train. This is where we blew something up, so let's head on in. Okay, canary cage. Any signs of anything? Over here, I need you to help me out of this frightful predicament. Who might you be? I'm Canary Mary. They used to send me down the mines to check for gas. If I died, they'd know it wasn't safe. Nice! I can think of more pleasant jobs. They just left me in here. I don't think I'll last much longer. Don't worry, I'll get Kazooie here to smash the cage open. If I must. What? BAM! Woohoo, I'm free! It's moments like this that make adventuring worthwhile. But she hasn't even got a Jiggy. Would you rather be able to explore the ocean but never get to explore space, or explore space but never get to explore the ocean? Ah! Ugh. I will take space. That is a blatant upskirt shot. Okay. Let's escape. Cool. Moving on, moving on. That's... What now? What am I trying to accomplish? Where am I trying to accomplish it? Nope. Okay. I have no idea where to go or what to do. Mine Entry 2. I don't think I've been in Mine Entry 2. Here we go! This makes breaking so much fun! Listen up to how it's done! Leap high in the air, then hold Z! Watch Kazooie spin and drill with her head! That was not even close to a rhyme. There we go. Okay, major progress now. We can break rocks. That's what we needed. That is desperately what we needed. Woo! Yeah. Okay, we're back in the gloomy caverns. Okay, so we do need the plunger to get that Jinjo. Progress. Okay. Nice. I don't remember what was in here. I know it was another gas room. It was not another gas room. As I said, I remember what's in here, and it definitely wasn't another gas room. So, I now have the ability to reunite the Prospector with their partner. Okay, that's a Jinjo. We've got a lot of rock breaking to do. We should also find our way back to Humbawamba so that she can help us Humbawamba our way into getting a jiggy and blowing up rocks all day. We are the greatest hero that ever lived. Probably. Humba Wumba. Cool. Alright. So mine entry 2 is close to Mumbo's shack. And we need the plunger down here in order to access the Jinjo. Cool. Ow. Okay. Jinjo acquired. Perfect. Okay. Keep the exploration going. There's definitely still more rocks to drill. Would you be able to pick up any sport or game, but only able to play anything half-assed, or be a master at one specific port game you don't even know until you discover it? I would rather be a jack of all trades than a master of one thing and I don't know what it is and don't know if I'll ever find it. I like red mages. I like the middle of the road, slightly good at a lot of things life strategy. And I suppose that makes it my turn again. And that that is why we save state. Okay. Oh. Okay, those are actually the sprint shoes. That's exactly what I needed. Cool. Oh, you can run on water. Oh, you can run on water. Okay, well, let's refresh it. I am Bird Jesus. Not to be confused with Raptor Jesus, who is another powerful Jesus alternative. Go, 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 go! Yes! Would you rather be Banjo or Kazooie? Without the other one. Okay, that is exactly what we needed. Is there anything down here in this shallow basin? Not really. Okay. So I think the only other thing here is that, and there's no way I can make that jump. Never mind, I made that jump. Nice! Okay, flooded caves. Oh! Okay, this area. Yeah, we had opened the way to this area, but hadn't actually explored it. Kazooie, because apparently he can run on water. Well, then it's a good thing you picked footwear earlier, because he does require she does require footwear. Okay, so which way? Here we go. So I am about to die. Well, isn't that just unfortunate? Let's just load. Would you rather be able to play PlayStation games or Xbox games? I would prefer Nintendo, but given only a binary choice between those two, at this point, Xbox has shat the bed so badly that they are unlikely to even be a player in the next generation of systems. So, yeah, I'll take PlayStation. It's actually really impressive how badly Microsoft has managed to shit the bed with Xbox. From what I've heard, at least. Okay. I do want to check this area a little bit more. I do hear the sound of something clanging. I don't know if that's like an NPC somewhere, or if that's just a part of the ambience. Everybody who thinks that they can beat Nintendo at Nintendo's game has failed. That's just the way it works. Sonic games are on Nintendo systems now. I'm glad I decided to keep looking. Everyone thinks that they can take on Nintendo, but none of them try doing the strategy that made Nintendo really, 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 really successful, which is producing mid-range hardware, which is cheaper and easier to produce and maintain, and just solid game experiences with well-developed game dev kits, so that basically anybody can put stuff on them. Everybody thinks they'll beat Nintendo by having the bigger system, the faster system, the stronger system, the more powerful system. And this strategy has consistently failed to one-up Nintendo for 30 years. 30 years! The Sega Genesis was to one-up the Nintendo. And it did. And then when the Super Nintendo came out, it was simply an objectively better system in regards to audio potential. And a lot of people preferred it. And then there were so many other systems in the early 3D days. So goddamn many. We barely remember any of them because they all failed. Because they were all chasing the hot new trend of trying to be the most powerful technology, the biggest technology, the most powerful. People don't care. That's not why they get the system. There's nobody out there who wants to play a Mario game and thinks, man, I would love to play Mario, but if only the system had more virtual memory. No one gives a shit. No one cares. And when it comes to things like graphical fidelity, like 4K, 120 FPS, people care so much more than they should. And I will tell you why. Because if you want to play a game at 120 FPS and 4K, let me tell you what you need. 1, you need a TV which is able to handle 4K resolution in 120 frames per second. 2, you need cables which are capable of transmitting data at 4K quality at 120 frames per second. 3, you need a console, which is able to handle 120 frames per second in 4K. 4th, you need a game, which has been developed in order to handle 4K and 120 frames per second. There are so many people who miss one or more of those sections and literally do not even know about it. Real talk. My first job was doing tech support for Dish Network, just for like a satellite dish, company. And this was around the time when HD was really replacing standard definition as, like, the main standard. And let me tell you, basically all the people who were rushing into HD content as quickly as they could were not getting it because they didn't have all the necessary components in their setup. And they didn't even notice. There are so many different aspects that go into actually enabling this stuff, and we are still many years away from universal adoption as the standard. There's no point chasing it. We don't even have the standards properly developed yet. And there are plenty of people out there, and believe me, I have encountered them, who are convinced that the thing they have just plugged in is better than the thing they used to have, and the only difference is minor, not actually major, because they're missing something. They don't have the right cables, or they don't have, their TV settings right, or they're watching or playing something that wasn't produced at the quality that they think they are seeing. Now, when you actually do get all the pieces together, it's a remarkable experience, and it genuinely is an immediate and obvious increase in quality. Like, that's a very real thing. But people just don't care, basically. They say they care, but in practice, it really doesn't make a difference. Believe me, I have seen it. I was there when the transition to HD was happening. I saw it firsthand. You know what people actually cared about when I worked at Dish Network? Cricket. Cricket season was like the biggest thing at Dish Network. Cricket was such a massive thing, like cricket pay-per-view matches and the cricket pay-per-view season pass, which I think at the time was like $600, and we're talking like early 2000s. Cricket was such a huge thing that the company specifically had unique pay-per-view policies specifically for the cricket packages. Like, it is insane. I had no idea cricket would be like that, but it is. If you're in a part of the world that loves their cricket, they love their cricket. Okay. So you are trapped in the mine. We need another plunger here. Cricket is insanely popular throughout large chunks of the world. Throughout large chunks of the world, cricket is like the go-to ultra-extreme sport. Like, more than soccer or football. It's insane. And cricket fans can be absolutely rabid. Oh, good. It's another one of these. That's probably fine. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's learn a new thing. Another use for Feathered Freak makes good use of her pointy beak. The bad guys know that it's no joke. Just press B to give him a poke. No, leave me alone. I was trying to use my new move. Okay, so we now can stab. We're a hero. We can stab people. Yeah, I think the full season cricket package when I worked at Dish Network in the early 2000s was somewhere in the area of $650. And now, the way that the pay-per-view products worked is that they would be tied to a specific account. Well, maybe you can help me out here. Real nasty bunch of TNT sticks have escaped from their box and are threatening to blow up my mine. Don't worry, we'll go in there and blast them. No! Shoot one and the whole mine will explode. You'll have to try to defuse them somehow. Anything else? Yeah, you'll have to be quick, because when you defuse the first one, the others will probably start their detonation timers. Alright, so we have to go help a suicide cult. Anyway, typically the way that pay-per-view would work is that it would be locked to account. If a person had, let's say, 3 Dish Network boxes in their home, and they ordered pay-per-view on one of them, they would be able to watch it on any of their other systems in that house, like on that account. The Cricket packages were per receiver. Like, if a person had 3 boxes in their house and ordered the Cricket package for one, that was the only box that they were allowed to watch the Cricket materials on. Like, it was severe. Completely different sets of policies. It is wild stuff. I don't think any American can properly appreciate just how rabidly huge Cricket is in some parts of the world. We truly do not have an equivalent. And some of the Cricket rivalries are way, way more hostile than even the worst football rivalries. And the crazy thing, like, Cricket is such a weird sport. Like, a Cricket game can go on for hours and hours and hours and hours. Like Quidditch from Harry Potter, with the idea that a Quidditch game could go on for hours or days at a time, is very much, that aspect of it is very much inspired by the way that a cricket match can go. If a cricket match gets bogged down, you might be there for 6 to 8 hours. Legitimately. It's crazy stuff. Which is why, when Douglas Adams wrote his Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, a significant portion of one of the books, the 3rd book in the series, was dedicated to the idea that the sport of cricket is actually a bizarre, half-remembered memory of an apocalyptic galactic war. And that's why it makes absolutely no sense. Also, don't ask me how cricket works, I still don't know. It is an utterly impossible to understand sport. Okay, hold on. Hello? We gotta be close, right? God damn it, I have less than 20 seconds to find one more. I have no idea where he is. Damn it. Alright, try again. These areas are so goddamn confusing. No. Okay. Let's try going this way. Maybe this way? Target acquired. Okay. We've got about a minute left. Okay. That's good. I can't even tell, like, what level I'm on vertically. Whoa, okay, that was... I don't know if you guys got to see that, but my entire system just sort of blipped and froze there for a minute. That was crazy. I hear one. Okay, we've identified one. Wait, did I just see some red? No. Okay. Okay. We're good? We got 30 seconds to find this last one. Nope, that was the entrance. Damn it. No idea. Alright. Thank God for save states. I don't even know if 30 seconds is enough to go across the map to find wherever this thing is. And even if I looked up a map, I would have no way of telling which ones I've already gotten. Okay. Let's go, 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 go. Maybe? Nope. Okay, 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 okay. I found it. I found it. I found it and I know how to reach it. I probably know how to reach it. I think it's this way. No, it's above me. It's above me. It's above me. It's above me. Go, go, go. Go, Banjo, you bastard! Move! Oh. Okay, okay. FPS Jiggy acquired. I am a goddamn hero. Slight problem, I have no idea how to get out of here. Good news, I have a slight idea how to get out of here. I am fairly confident that this is the exit. Nice! Nicely done. That was perfect. I think I'll go ahead and blow out this candle I've had burning for 2 hours. The room smells appropriately candly. Okay, so what on earth was I doing before I went in here? Right. I need Humbawamba. Humbawamba. Excuse me, Miss Humba. Do you mind if I Wumba in your Humbas? Or Humba in your Wumbas? Do I need to give you my Globo? Alright. Okay. Let's go blow something up, because I'm a hero, and that's what heroes do. I thought about doing a karaoke stream. Not because I'm good at singing, but simply because I've never done one. Okay, I have delivered a floating box. Nice. How are our totals so far? Okay, we've actually got 100 out of 100 notes, and we have 4 out of the 5 jiggies. We believe the... No, it's a jiggy outside of this level that's stuck. Hello. Humba, magic. Not work if go through there. Only Baron Bird can leave. Whoa, okay, calm down, controller. Controller decided to blip on me there for a second. Everything's fine, everything is fine, everything is fine. There's no reason to panic. There's no reason to panic. There's no reason to panic! Stop panicking! Okay. Thank you for your efforts, Miss Humbawamba. Very much appreciate that. Okay. So there is a couple of things I want to finish before I end the stream today. The first is to head back this way again. And the second... Hey there, Canary Mary, why are you still around? Oh, my wings are still a bit stiff from spinning so long in that cage. How about a race to help me stretch them? On this old handcart? I'm sure it was broken when I last saw it. It was, but I fixed it and put it back on the track. You're pretty resourceful for an old bird. I like to try. Jump aboard if you fancy a race. Okay. So, the Canary Mary races suck. They truly suck. I can't remember if I'm actually able to access the world beyond here yet or not. Let's give it a look. Yes, I can. So this is Witchy World. The management of Witchy World Theme Park regrets to inform you that no food can be taken off the premises. So that. Okay. So that is another entrance to another level. There are several instances throughout Banjo-Tooie of levels having interconnecting points, and things that you have to do in one level in order to unlock things in others. Alright. We are going to try the hand card race. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, do I just tap the button to go faster? Is that how this works? Okay, I think this is just a matter of tap the button fast. Honestly, I don't even have to really go that fast. This is a very moderate tap rate, and it's going fine. Seems to be going fine. Alright. Controller on the desk. Go, Banjo. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Okay, cool. I think we beat you there, Mary. Well, I guess you can have this shiny thing I found before I got locked up. So she had a Jiggy the whole time. That was a fine race. Sure was. My wings are starting to feel better. How about racing back again? Okay. So she wants to race again. Can I set up... can I set up an auto push? Is that something I can do with the controls? Not that I can see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. That's fine. But you know what? Sure. Oh. Okay, well, now it doesn't like my controller anymore. Okay, that's fine. Save. Can we launch, please? There we go. Alright. Sure, let's go again. Alright, this is gonna be Rapid Tap Central. Oh, that is annoying. Okay, just gotta keep up rapid tapping for like a solid 90 seconds. Well, probably closer to 60, but still, it's not really fun. Go, 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 go! The sounds of the tippy taps. Screw you, Barry! Yeah! Do we get a second Jiggy for that? Two out of two for us. Perhaps you'd like this piece of paper. Oh, Cheeto. Okay, that's cool. Think I've spent quite enough time in this gloomy old mine. I'm off to swoop and soar among the clouds. So this is another thing. The Cheeto pieces are supposed to be like secret bonus things, but you actually have to win that race in order to send her to another level so that you can get a Jiggy later. So, believe it or not, just everything in Banjo-Tooie is just more connected. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's head out of the level. We're gonna go to the world entry and exit. And we are going to make a quick stop back in Mayhem Temple in order to free this guy's partner. But along the way, we're gonna free this Jinjo. Okay. And we might as well open up the next level as well. Alright, Mayhem Temple. Okay. So... I think where I want to go is accessed from here, maybe, perhaps? Oh, there is a stony entrance here. Okay. Oh, no, wait, that's the... Yeah. Never mind. That's still just the same. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize they can sprout up. Okay. That's fine. I can get this. Got this completely under control. Perfect. Five pages at last. Come and see me in Grunty's old lair in Spiral Mountain, and I'll tell you your first secret cheat. Doing that will be a good way to end the stream today, I think. Go, Banjo, go! I'm curious what the sign says. Pressing the control stick only slightly will make you tiptoe silent. Oh! Oh! Okay. So I actually had silent movement available this whole time. But emulating, I might need to adjust the dead zone a little. Nope, that's too much. Okay. Told me to tiptoe. I didn't think that was actually a thing I could do. Okay. I will give it another try. No, god damn it. Okay. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna do this next time. This is something I'm gonna have to, like, actually adjust my dead zones in order to be able to do easily. It really does not like reading that input at this point. That's fine. Actually... Prison compound, yes. Don't worry, I'm here to help. There we go. Yep, give me a jiggy. Come and see my Master Bill about that. Well, I can definitely do that. Hey, bro. What's up? Yep, rodent partner came back. Hi, honey, I'm home. So, these two are definitely fucking. I don't like to think about that much, but I think we can draw the conclusions. Okay. So, we are going to go get the first secret code. See if we can't open the next level. And then that will be it for today, and we can open the next stream by getting the snake jiggy. And also activating the first secret. Cool. Let's go, let's go. Nope, keep going, keep going, keep going. And boom. Yes, great Jiggy Wiggy. Show me the way. I believe in the mighty power of the great Crystal Jiggy. Praise be to Jiggy Wiggy. Ah, man. Witchy World! Probably my favorite part in this whole game.
You are indeed the chosen one. You also have enough Jiggies to attempt Jiggy Wiggy's Challenge 4.
Do I? I have enough to just open 2 more levels while I'm here? Why not? Doing really good with the Jiggies. I don't remember what this one is. I don't think it's the factory? I know one of them is the factory, though. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Grab it! Perfect, I fixed it. Alright, we're just gonna save state in case it runs into trouble. Almost done with the stream for today. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy! Oh, it is the lagoon. Okay. Yeah, the lagoon's an interesting one. I got caught in the lagoon for a long time the first time I played Banjo-Tooie. And that is why we save state. Do 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 do. I just need you to open that and then move on to the next scene, please. Oh no. Well, at least the game does a good job of saving our progress, so I don't think we're actually going to lose anything. Yeah, it is not enjoying that transition. Okay, let's restart. I think it saved when we opened up Witchy World, at least. I really think I'm going to need to get a different emulator, or... I mean, I'm going to look up some way to avoid this, because this really is obscene. Okay. So, screw that for now. Let's just head back to Spiral Mountain. We're just gonna go and get the secret spell. And then that will be it for today. All in all, this was a much better stream than last week. I actually had energy, there was a lot of interaction. Things went pretty well, actually. Come on. again, Banjo. Remember me? I'm Cheeto, the magical spellbook. Yeah, we know who you are. Just hand over something useful. You're out of luck there, I'm afraid. Grundy ripped out all my pages because I helped you in the last game. I'd be most grateful if you could look out for them on your travels. Maybe what's in it for us? Well, for every 5 pages you return, I'll let you in on a little secret. You mean a cheat? Well, I'm not called Cheeto for nothing. Great, you've got enough pages for me to tell you a new secret cheat. About time, spill the beans. Hand over my precious pages first. Much obliged. My first cheat is feathers. Got it? Here's a small clue as to how to activate the cheat. Mayahim Temple. Code Chamber. Letters. Got it? No, I still don't understand. I do, Banjo. Come on, let's go use that cheat. This is a menu of the codes I have told you. Cool. Alright. That is going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Had a really, really great time today. I look forward to streaming this again next week. We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna get 100%. It's gonna be a great time. But I'm afraid that for now, it is time to make the sound to summon the end of the stream. Wow, 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 wow.